My name is Christian Schoh, and I'm the product manager for Hexagon's CAS. Let's share a common vision. People are the most important assets in mines. They drive the outcome, they drive the productivity, and without people, there's no mine. So how does collision avoidance work? It works using GNSS signals, Global Satellite Navigation System. You put an antenna on vehicles, and you have a display which is installed inside the cab. Now, in a simple interaction scenario, that gives for the operator the signal to see what's happening around him. We call this awareness. I'm going to show you this in a very simple animation example. So even if those vehicles do not have a direct line of sight, the CAS system sees what's around. It uses a dynamic safety zone which adapts to the speed and the direction of the vehicle, and the in-cab display is showing you, or the operator, from where the other vehicle is coming. That gives to the light vehicle the opportunity in the situation to stop, let the whole truck pass, and then continues safely on its way. I was mentioning trust. So, Hexagon's CAS is installed on more than 60,000 vehicles worldwide. And we're doing this since almost 20 years. It follows all the scenarios which the eMERST proposes. And those are standard interaction scenarios. Think about intersections. Think about shovels. All those interactions are extremely demanding for the operators. There might be congested places, and this actually is where CAS is helping the operators to be always on top of the scene. CAS can be adopted to alarm in those situations where you want it, and it also avoids alarms where you do not want it. It is fully steered remotely by a data center, so it can be accessed from the data center and monitored all the time. However, CAS works also without internet connection because it broadcasts between the vehicles with a radio connection. I mentioned the operator. The operator is the most important person in this scenario. So, which means we would like to make the collision avoidance for the operator as easy as possible. In this simple screen, you can see that the CAS is showing you the opponent or the other vehicle just on a simple radar screen on the left side of the screen, while the right side is showing the distance to this vehicle. In case the situation gets more criticality, we will alert, and that means the screen changes visibly and with an audible or voice notification, so the operator knows immediately that he has to react. The feedback on CAS is overwhelming. The operators love it because it actually does not distract them. It is not an extra burden, another screen to watch. It really does a job, and that's why CAS is really so trusted in the market. And even one step further, if the operator does not react on this alarm, we can even stop the vehicle using the vehicle intervention system. So with this, we prevent collisions, and even more important, it can save lives in the most critical scenarios. But CAS can do more. So in combination with Power BI reports, CAS becomes a data center. In this situation, all the alarms, all the situations, everything can be tracked remotely, and that allows also for the mine operation to do a better mine. Where are the interactions happening? Is it on a certain intersection? Is it around the dumping zone? So there are many possibilities using these actionable data to make the mine a better place. There are, of course, situations where CAS antennas don't work, which is people. We do not expect people to run a GNSS antenna on their heads. So for this purpose, we have personal alert tags on the size of this clicker, which you can wear on the belt. And those are actually always providing you the distance to the CAS antenna and therefore, or to the vehicle, so which can be equipped with anchors, which have their own mesh, independent from GNSS, independent from weather conditions. So in all scenarios, when you wear a personal alert tag, it would deliver the right information to the operator about this, where the person is. Passive objects like rocks, berms, vehicles which do not carry a CAS antenna, or persons which do not carry any tag. So we have a lot of passive objects which could potentially appear in a mine, and for that the 4D radar vehicle-to-object collision system is actually a great add-on to the CAS system, and we're the only one to provide radar with collision avoidance in the market, and we're proud of that. And it's a system which we just announced. You have probably seen press release, and it's a great enhancement for the system. Mining overall is a very demanding work. It's dangerous, and the operators are manipulating vehicles in very demanding situations. So they have to work in congested areas, they have to work on long haul roads going back and forth all day long. And in these situations, we know that accidents can happen, but accidents are preventable. And CAS 10 is ideally positioned to help operators to be home safe every day. And that's why we want collision avoidance to be available in every mine. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm here in the safety booth, and I'm glad to explain you more about the CAS system, and have a nice day. Thank you.